All right, everybody. This is Richard Morris again. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I had an impromptu phone call. It kind of like threw me off a little bit. It was from a very important guy, so I thought I'd take his call. So let's talk about Iraq a little bit. New government, new legislation agenda. This is dated May 14th. Let me see. Hold on real quick. Let me see if we got any newer news for Iraq. All right. We're just gonna look what's going on in Iraq. We're just gonna look. My volume's doing pretty good. All right, so op-ed, Iraq and U.S. still need each other. No doubt. Iraqi government does not like the Iranian government, even though they're embedded with the Iranians. They know in their hearts that the Iranian option is not good for them. Let's see. Iraq expects power outage due to COVID-19 and delayed financial closing. And then we have the terrorists. 3 civilians in northern Iraq set fire to agricultural land in Kirkuk. They're always going to do that. They're always going to have a problem with that. It's kind of hard to defeat an enemy when they dress up like civilians and you don't know who the hell they are. So let's go to this one. Iraq new government, new legislative agenda. Government parliament should prioritize human rights legislation. The Iraqi government parliament should pass legislation to address key human rights shortcomings in Iraq's legal system. Hello, everybody. There's several people in the room. Now, if you have any questions, just go ahead and ask away. And if you want to tell me where you're from, that's great too. And I'll acknowledge you and we'll be doing good. Let's see. This COVID-19 poses to people in prison human rights, Watch said today. With the formation of Iraq's government on May 7, 2020, Parliament can now focus on legislative reform. They're always doing something that makes no sense to me. Well, first off, I told you yesterday they don't have a budget, so they need to start working on a budget. They're not going to finish the budget until after the holiday Eid, which comes right after Ramadan. When does Ramadan end? Anybody know? Ramadan. May 23rd. Ramadan ends in May 23rd. So next week. It's too bad. Should have been sooner. But let's look at some more headlines in Google News. Iraq protesting is killing pros should be top priority for new government. Stuff like this, they'll never do. If you hear a lot of construction in Iraq, apologize for that. They're doing a lot of construction right where I'm at. Iraq protest killing pros should be top priority for new government. And what's going to happen here? Talking about the Iraq protesters and all the killings they come under. You know, they've been attacked and stuff and beaten and tortured and kidnapped. But they're not going to investigate these people. You know why? Because they're in the parliament. They're in the parliament. They're not going to investigate themselves. The same thing we have over here in the U.S. government. We don't investigate ourselves. Two-tiered justice system, just like it is over here, just like it is over there. Anybody got any questions? Let's go. What about the oil price today? This is live, folks. I mean, this is live. Let's go oil prices today. What is the oil price for Iraq? We concentrate on the WTI crude. WTI crude up 3% today, 3.5, 28.54. The Mickeys are happy about that, but not enough. They're not really happy because they want it up 75, 85. They want $100 a barrel, and they will do anything to get that barrel price up. Believe it. All right, anybody, any questions? I got to try to find my video. Just hold on one second. Trying to find a video here. Hold on one second.
This is Dave's new 500.
Not sure if this is it. Oh, well. All right. Anybody got any questions? I do this live. Not sure if I'll do it every single day, but not sure if I'll do this every single day, but maybe Monday through Friday, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I can't believe anybody typed in the chat. No one said anything yet. That's very disappointing. I thought for sure JB be on. I guess everybody's getting ready for their vaccines, right? All right. There's not a whole lot going on in Iraq. It's just the same old stuff as far as the... I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll just open up all these. I'm going to just talk about Iraqi media. How about that? So I'm getting ready to launch here 38 tabs. Just give it a second. And we're going to talk about some articles in here. And what I do is I go through plenty of Arabic news media. You just let it load here, and then we'll just go through it. Oh, Grace Bible Fellowship, Hollister. Oh, Grace Bible. My fault. My phone here. Grace Bible Fellowship, Hollister, Missouri. So he's just working and listening. And then the digital business card on the commercial. That'd be great. All right. This is some of the news sources that I go through. And what I do is I have 38, 39, 40, whatever it is, Arabic news sites. And they're all in Arabic, published out of Iraq, Middle East, Dubai, whatever. And what I do, I just go through here and it's all Arabic, right? And I don't read Arabic. So I let the Google Translator translate it. So let's just go to one by one right here. We'll just click on one. I got pretty good fast internet. I got pretty good, I don't know why it's not showing that. Hold on, let's go to another one. So all these are all, like I said, Arabic news sites. You got to be careful with these sites because they print a lot of propaganda. They print a lot of information that's regenerated previously, and they'll just reword it or just republish the article again. So you got to be really careful. Like stuff like this. Let's go here. Like let's click on this right here. Remember I told you yesterday, they have to keep the government employees, right? The government employees, they got to keep them happy. The retirees, the active government employees, they got to keep them paid. They don't want to riot on their hands. So right here, what's the headline? Parliamentary source, Al-Kazimi's government will print the currency to pay employee salaries. They're no different than the U.S. GOV, right? They're no different. If they need some money, they'll just print it. Why? I mean, I understand why people think that they don't do that. Of course they do it. They're a central bank. All central banks in the world, they do the exact same thing. They need some cash. Hey, we'll just print it. Let's read this for a second. Thursday, that the government of Prime Minister Mustafa Al-Kazimi will go to print a new local currency. Wow. I wonder if the new local currency can be different what they have already. Could this be what we've been waiting for? Not really sure. But let's read on. The source said to Eye of Iraq News, this measure is one of the solutions to overcome this economic crisis that is ravaging the country. So it's necessary to find harmless solutions. See that? Harmless solutions. It's code word for the government's going to be in your business. He pointed out that after the application of this procedure, we expect a decrease in the Iraqi dinar exchange rate against the dollar, stressing that this will have a positive impact on activating the industry in Iraq and not resorting to global regional markets that provide goods to Iraq at low prices because of the high exchange rate. The dinar is compared to the currency of Turkey, Iran, and others. The financial advisor to the Prime Minister, Salih, had determined on Wednesday the loan disbursements that the government intends to request from home and abroad. The government submitted a draft law to Parliament in order to authorize it to borrow from external financing sources. Let's see. Internal loans will be included in the event of legislation for the budget for the year 2020. It's an alternative, the final account at the end of the fiscal year. External loans will go forward supporting investments, projects, and completing the installed ones and urgent need to launch them, while internal loans will be allocated towards the operational budget and the government needs for insurance of salaries and others. Goes back to what I was just saying. They're going to pay off. They're going to make sure that the payments are going to the government people, retirees, and current government active duty employees. Got to keep them happy. Pretty much what they're doing here in America. They're paying everybody off. Get your $1,200, small peanuts. They'll keep you happy, right? All right. So when is this article date? This dated Thursday, May 14th, 2020. So we got a new currency. Let's put that out there. They have a new currency. They're going to print a new local currency, folks. Put that out there in the guru world. Love those gurus. is there any questions what we just talked about? Anything? So tell everybody got a new local currency in Iraq. I hope you guys know I'm just joking. But somebody will run with it and say, hey, this is live. So if I make mistakes, hey, I make mistakes. I'm trying to get the hell. I'm trying to do something here real quick. I'm trying to find something. All right, let's talk about my favorite subject, which would be the Identity USA. All right. It's a short 2-minute. We'll just talk about it. Identity USA is a product. It's a new division from a healthcare association. And of course, it doesn't work. Why is this not working? This is what happens when you do it live, folks. Just things freaking happen. Nope, it's not working. All right, let's go to another article. Let's go to warmedia.com and see what kind of information they're giving out. Like I said, on these news articles, you have to be careful on what they're reporting. You just got to be real careful because they like to misrepresent what they're saying. They're no different than the United States media. All right. Let's go here to the economy. I like this new platform though. I'm using StreamYard. So if you ever want to do live on YouTube, StreamYard is the way to go. StreamYard.com. Let's see what's going on here. Oil prices dropped, but still above $63. You know, that's an old article. That's 2019. So see, a lot of problems with these Arab sites is they don't keep their stuff updated at all. So you got to be real careful. You got to look. Let's go to another one. So we'll go here. Well, all right, we're gonna take a minute break, and we're just to play this video because that's all I got right now.
This is Dave's $200 leather jacket.
Hey, girls.
These are Dave's fancy new driving gloves.
I know what the problem is. It's too much bandwidth.
This is
There you go.
Dave's $200 leather jacket. These are Dave's fancy new driving gloves. This is Dave's new $35,000 car. But this is not Dave. Too bad for Dave. He should have had credit monitoring, fraud, and device protection from Identity USA. Stop theft before it starts with 24/7 fraud and device protection, credit monitoring, and up to an impressive $1 million worth of coverage from Identity USA.
All right, that's a commercial, a short video from Identity USA. I am an associate with them, and I think it's a great product. If you look at what's going on in the news, it's trending as far as all this fraud is going on in the United States. If you type in identity theft in Google, and you can look at all the different articles. Aspen cops stumble on ID theft scheme. Skokie man faces weapons identity theft charges. Craig man pleads guilty to identify theft, concealing death charges. Arizona Department of Revenue reveals 3 identity theft schemes. Fake passport for identity theft, 7,000 lost in scam. It goes on and on. And if you're a veteran and if you're listening to this, you need to get this program. You need to get a membership in Identity USA, because I guarantee you're a veteran. If you were a veteran before 2015, you've been hacked. And in the June 2015 OPM hack, thanks to our previous administration. I don't believe it was a hack, but they did steal all the records for the veterans, and your information is stolen. So if you're interested in learning more about this, please send a comment in the YouTube, or just send me an email, or even call me. So you can call me. Well, 931-472-4200. You just give me a call. It's 931-472-4200. And I'll give you the information that you need to make your due diligence and make a great decision and getting a membership into the Identity USA. There's information that in the next few years, it's going to be a $9 billion industry in the United States. It's already a $6 trillion. Coming up, $6 trillion in 2021. $6 trillion. That's T with a tango, and it's just going to rise. It's going to keep going. As long as people are sitting at home playing around on the internet, your identity is going to be stolen, if not it's already stolen. But they just haven't used the information yet to create a bank account, to create a credit card in your name. And credit card fraud is the number one identity theft fraud, is credit card fraud. So like I said, if you want more information on that, just get a hold of me. All right. Let's see what what's going on with the oil. Well, it's almost 10:30, so like I said, I only like to do this for 30 minutes. Or look at this, oil pipeline vandalism, Nigeria soar 77%. They need to get some security. Assad plans to sue the U.S. over stealing Syria's oil. Good. All right. Is any questions before I go? So I couldn't get that digital business card up and running. Is there any other questions before I head out? I guess I'll be here tomorrow again at 10 o'clock. Why not? It'll be a Saturday morning, 10 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. Anybody questions? Well, thank you for joining me, Grace Bible Fellowship, Hollister, Missouri. I wonder how large your fellowship is. Well, thank you for giving me your time. And you guys take care. Have a great day.